Alright, this is a demonstration of how to catch mice humanely, and I will first establish my credibility by demonstrating that I have in fact caught 3 mice. Let me simply introduce them to you. There, 1, 2, 3 mice. Okay, you're okay, mice. They like to hide, but they're safe and captured in there, and they will be released at a future date. Okay, this shows you everything you need to catch your own mice. I should add that we know this works because I've caught these very mice here several times. I'm an expert in capture, but not containment. They often escape from my containment, only to be recaptured by the identical trap. I'm going to show you how I make it. The equipment here is redundant. These are the props. You can use any one of these. A chapstick thing will do, as will half of a highlighter. Twist ties are important. You can also use rope in exchange. I'll show you what the masking tape is for later. That's actually for putting the trap on the ground so the trap doesn't interfere with the capture. Here I have a container of couscous. Any weight is useful to put on the top of the trap, as we will see. Okay, so I simply buy a standard mouse trap, and of course that's a little bit offensive. It says kills mice, but we won't let it do that. We will use it to humanely capture the mouse. Okay, if I removed it from the container, you get like 4 of them for $2. And the mechanism is quite simple and quite lethal. If you haven't seen one of these, let me just demonstrate for you really quickly. This thing goes like this with a gigantic spring force. You would then put this here, put this up on the cheese. Put the cheese up here to hold this little lever down. And when the mouse goes here, that thing will come and just smash the mouse to smithereens. Let me see if we can demonstrate that for you over here. Say this is a mouse. Wham! Okay, that would hurt your normal mouse. So, but we find the mechanism very useful for a humane trap. So what you do is you simply take one of these twist ties, and they've got a very handy loop here at the bottom of the at this end of the mouse trap, and you take a twist tie such that you will arrest this lethal arm at a certain point in its travel, so that yes, when the mouse grabs the bait, it will travel, but only enough. Only enough. Did you see that? Only enough to cause the mechanism to move the prop to cause the box to fall onto the mouse. See now what I've done? I just moved I put a twist tie from here to here, and that's arrested the mechanism. I am an extremely conservative person when it comes to the lives of my furry friends in my house, so I'll use 2 twist ties. I was lucky, I found 2 very long ones. I've actually, even before with short ones, just kind of looped it around here and looped it around the bottom several times. I used several of them just to be sure, as I said. We don't want to hurt these little guys. But today I was lucky, I found 2 really long twist tie type things. This is more of a wire, I guess. I don't know how I got that. But so we just loop that one around. Complete redundancy here. And then of course you all know how to tie a twist tie. Very simple procedure. Like that. Okay, so now we've got, this thing will be arrested twice when the mouse takes the bait. And yet you'll get a lot of significant motion out of this little arm, as we will soon see. Okay, the next thing you have to do, and I guess I'll show you right here, we'll set it up later. Okay, well this would have been good to have a longer twist tie for also. Like I said, we're going to use this motion to cause the prop to move. So the thing will start down there. Let's put 1 twist tie up here, and here you don't have to worry about redundancy or anything. We'll just twist the one end here, like that. So now we got a little twist tie coming off of this arm, black twist tie. Let's just to be creative, let's put a yellow twist tie. I don't think the black was quite long enough, so we'll kind of lengthen it just by using another of our short twist ties. Like I said, if we'd had 1 long one, we would have used that. And again, this step, it's not important. It's not a life-saving measure in any event for the redundancy. So you can use a single twist tie going that way, and then let's use the chapstick, right? We'll just use the chapstick, and then you just wrap the twist tie around the chapstick, and because it's a nice twist tie, you can get a very tight fit there. Okay, so you see what I've done. I've now tied the chapstick to this arm, and now when the mouse gets the bait, the arm will go up, the chapstick will move, and that will cause the trap to actuate. I'll demonstrate that in a second here. Okay, let's quickly, before we set up the trap, let's look at the options for a container. I happen to buy some of these, maybe a couple of these for $1 each or $2 each at a garage sale. You can probably get them at a thrift shop. These are little, I guess they're rodent cages or reptile cages, but they're very convenient because after you've caught them, you've basically got them in a little cage with air holes and something he can't get out of. I also, before I got these, I would simply use Tupperware. This, costs $1, has a lid, and I will show you on a real live mouse that we're going to catch tonight, because I know there's some more out there because they escaped, and they will be caught again tonight. I'll demonstrate for you how we put the lid on when there's a mouse captured.